I think for the end of the film to work, you have both Brooklyn and Enniscorthy have to be viable options, real options, and I don't think it works if the decision she has to make is easy or is made easy by one path being clearer. So I guess what I was doing was fighting for my path and for the good of the film, it felt like to me. My role in the film is to make Enniscorthy the best option. Because even though the place might not be the best place for her, perhaps Brooklyn offers her more in terms of growing up, perhaps, I don't know. It's my job to make Jim worth staying for, the love there worth staying for. And so my only role in the film is to be someone and to create a connection with Saoirse together that's worth fighting for, and that you would say maybe that's the way to go. That's my job. Setting it in the 1950s, it's slightly different time to now. Things looked different. People behaved slightly differently. But the main, the important things are the same. Love, life, work, travel, how you think, your family, fulfillment. These things are the same now as then. So of course, you know, it's probably a cliche, but the themes are the same and remain the same. But maybe that little bit of distance allows you to look at it a little bit clearer. I don't know. The script is a very subtle script, and I think John is a very subtle director in the best possible way. I've really enjoyed working with him. We talked very slowly about what we wanted this part of the film to be, and openly about that. And he talked about what he needed from me, and I talked about what I perhaps might need from him. And then I think we both set about giving that to each other, I think. And he's wonderful with actors, you can see that. He's great with the crew. I think he's, the thing I value above all else really is generosity. I mean, as well as talent and all those things that you're not going to get very far if you don't have. John obviously is amazing at all, you know, in that regard also, but he's a very generous man, and I've enjoyed being around him. She's a generous young woman who is fantastically talented and who works very hard, who is nice to be around, and again, is interested in making it the best for everyone and not just for herself. From what I've seen, she's done brilliant work. And I came into it as a fan of her work and as a fan of John's, and I'm leaving as even bigger fans than before, which is the right way to do it, I think. To me, it's about decisions that have to be made, and how you can't know whether the decisions you've made are the right ones, ever. Because even though you might say this was the best path, the other one may have been better, you just didn't take it. And to understand that perhaps it's possible to love two people at once. I mean, that's something in the film which is unusual, but I think it can happen. And I think it's a good thing to talk about vociferously with somebody who disagrees vehemently with you.